to kill issue. Them leave us for water, put up on the machine. I make it put our hands together so that we can fight together. We are friends. We are to make a better day, so let's start giving. About chance to make it real selling now. You should make a better day, just you and me. We are the world. We are friends. We are the ones to make a better day, so let's start giving. There's a choice we'll make it. We'll stay in our lives. It sure will make a better day, just you and me. Don't be so that matters about me as I take my time and sing reality. People who they hustle, they muscle. Why some people they can't ever move? All we need is a great nation, which is fear in our world today. All we need is to be free, freedom to enjoy our nationality. Waiting I see and some me I used to talk about. So let's start giving. Choice to make it. We're saying now, it should make a better day, just you and me. We are the world. We are friends. We are the ones to make a better day, so let's start giving. Trying to make it real selfish. We should make a better day, just you and me. We are the world. We are friends. We are the one make a better day, so let's start giving. The choice we make it. We're setting our life. You should make a better day, just you and me. We are the world. We are friends. We are the ones to make a better day, so let's start giving. There's a choice we'll make it. We're saving our lives. It sure will make a better day, just you and me. Nigeria, we be your friend, and they carry our money into area. I know you put down trouble. All I want to let them know it's what's up. You got them hit on our side. Everybody will want trouble outside. And that was an Azukilishi. Them leave us for water, put up on the machine. I make it put our hands together so that we can fight together. We are friends. We are the ones to make a better day, so let's start giving.
Because what I am saying on Abumanyamini, our people are lame. They are weak. I am struggling to count how many men there are in Biafra land. There are no more men left. Weak, docile, and imbecilic. Weak. I don't know how we can take such people to war. I don't know how we can take men who are not men into battle and win. I am ashamed. Very, very ashamed. Nonetheless, we must preach this very gospel because man did not ask us to come. Chukwu Abiyama in heaven mandated that we should come. If not, that I was called to do this very work. I will not speak to any of you anymore. But Chukwu Abiyama said this very gospel must be preached, and we must preach it. I have prayed since yesterday up until now. My request is very simple. The same prayer I made in secret, I will make out here in the open. Chukwu Abiyama biko, since it is your intention that your kingdom will be restored upon this very earth, I need men. I need men. I did not say boys. I said I need men. Those of them that you created to restore your kingdom, they should come forward now, not tomorrow, not next year. Chukwu Abiyama. You must bring them now. I did not say tomorrow. Because the insult is too much. It is beyond what any human being can endure. We want to go and get Biafra, or we die in the process, because we are better off dead than witness some of this nonsense going on. The level of insult is beyond what any decent human being can tolerate. I was an Achinama. They bring their cattle into our land. They desecrate our land. They kill us in the presence of our families, and nobody does anything about it. And when the police attend, the police sit idly by as people are being killed by not a multitude of people. Only 4. Only 4 Awasa people can sack an entire village in Biafra land, and we call ourselves men. No, we are not men until we redeem our honor, until we look at integrity and say we must have a part of it. Until then, to be honest with you, this is Radio Biafra. Now is the time to come forward. I did not say tomorrow. Now, tonight, is the time to come forward. 100 of us, and then we march. 100 and we march. The rest can come later if they want to. I'm tired of broadcasting. I want to fight for my country. I want to carry arms to defend the honor and integrity of my country. I want to avenge the death of 6 million people. I want Biafra to stand as a beacon of hope, freedom, and liberty in black world. I want Biafra to stand as a testament to the glory of heaven upon the face of this very earth. I want Biafra to stand because my obligation to the dead outweigh that which I owe to the living. That is why Biafra will stand, and Biafra will come. 100 men, that's all. And we march. The rest can come later on. I no longer give a damn. The disgrace and the insult is too much. We must go and meet our enemies, even if we have only machete and hoes. It is far more better for us to go and meet them and die with a semblance of dignity than with this very humiliation which we encounter every blessed day. We must assemble as quickly as possible. We don't know what it means. Most of us do not understand what it means to be a Biafran. You have not seen anything yet. I was kidnapped. I was beaten. I was spat at. My clothes were ripped from my body. Women urinated and poured it on me because of Biafra, so that they may humiliate me to such a point that I will not talk about Biafra anymore. They videoed me. Masop has a video of me where they were beating me, dragging me on the floor, tearing my clothes because I spoke the truth. That did not stop me from talking about Biafra. It did not stop me from taking Radio Biafra to Enugu. It did not stop me from broadcasting Radio Biafra from Nnewi. It did not stop me from broadcasting Radio Biafra from Onitsha, from Owerri, from Aba, from Port Harcourt. I am resolute. I don't retreat. Never. Nigeria has put me in detention before. Solitary confinement. It did not stop me from preaching Biafra. How about an imbecile? Some we are talking. How can that affect me? If those that kidnapped me and nearly killed me did not stop me from doing Biafra, how about an imbecile hiding somewhere? People must know who I am. I am destructively stubborn. You see, Biafra is going to come. You don't know what it means. Most of us do not understand what it means to be a Biafran. You have not seen anything yet. I was kidnapped. I was beaten. I was spat at. My clothes were ripped from my body. Women urinated and poured it on me because of Biafra, so that they may humiliate me to such a point that I will not talk about Biafra anymore. They videoed me. Masop has a video of me where they were beating me, dragging me on the floor, tearing my clothes because I spoke the truth. That did not stop me from talking about Biafra. It did not stop me from taking Radio Biafra to Enugu. It did not stop me from broadcasting Radio Biafra from Nnewi. It did not stop me from broadcasting Radio Biafra from Onitsha, from Owerri, from Aba, from Port Harcourt. I am resolute. I don't retreat. Never. Nigeria has put me in detention before. Solitary confinement. It did not stop me from preaching Biafra. How about an imbecile? Some we are talking. How can that affect me? If those that kidnapped me and nearly killed me did not stop me from doing Biafra, how about an imbecile hiding somewhere? People must know who I am. I am destructively stubborn. You see, Biafra is going to come. You don't know what it means. Most of us do not understand what it means to be a Biafran. You have not seen anything yet. I was kidnapped. I was beaten. I was spat at. My clothes were ripped from my body. Women urinated and poured it on me because of Biafra, so that they may humiliate me to such a point that I will not talk about Biafra anymore. They videoed me. Masop has a video of me where they were beating me, dragging me on the floor, tearing my clothes because I spoke the truth. That did not stop me from talking about Biafra. It did not stop me from taking Radio Biafra to Enugu. It did not stop me from broadcasting Radio Biafra from Nnewi. It did not stop me from broadcasting Radio Biafra from Onitsha, from Owerri, from Aba, from Port Harcourt. I am resolute. I don't retreat. Never. Nigeria has put me in detention before. Solitary confinement. It did not stop me from preaching Biafra. How about an imbecile? Some we are talking. How can that affect me? If those that kidnapped me and nearly killed me did not stop me from doing Biafra, how about an imbecile hiding somewhere? People must know who I am. I am destructively stubborn. You see, Biafra is going to come. You don't know what it means. Most of us do not understand what it means to be a Biafran. You have not seen anything yet. I was kidnapped. I was beaten. I was spat at. My clothes were ripped from my body. Women urinated and poured it on me because of Biafra, so that they may humiliate me to such a point that I will not talk about Biafra anymore. They videoed me. Masop has a video of me where they were beating me, dragging me on the floor, tearing my clothes because I spoke the truth. That did not stop me from talking about Biafra. It did not stop me from taking Radio Biafra to Enugu. It did not stop me from broadcasting Radio Biafra from Nnewi. It did not stop me from broadcasting Radio Biafra from Onitsha, from Owerri, from Aba, from Port Harcourt. I am resolute. I don't retreat. Never. Nigeria has put me in detention before. Solitary confinement. It did not stop me from preaching Biafra. How about an imbecile somewhere talking? How can that affect me? If those that kidnapped me and nearly killed me did not stop me from doing Biafra, how about an imbecile hiding somewhere? People must know who I am. I am destructively stubborn. You see, Biafra is going to come. You don't know what it means. Most of us do not understand what it means to be a Biafran. You have not seen anything yet. I was kidnapped. I was beaten. I was spat at. My clothes were ripped from my body. Women urinated and poured it on me because of Biafra, so that they may humiliate me to such a point that I will not talk about Biafra anymore. They videoed me. Masop has a video of me where they were beating me, dragging me on the floor, tearing my clothes because I spoke the truth. That did not stop me from talking about Biafra. It did not stop me from taking Radio Biafra to Enugu. It did not stop me from broadcasting Radio Biafra from Nnewi. It did not stop me from broadcasting Radio Biafra from Onitsha, from Owerri, from Aba, from Port Harcourt. I am resolute. I don't retreat. Never. Nigeria has put me in detention before. Solitary confinement. It did not stop me from preaching Biafra. How about an imbecile somewhere talking? How can that affect me? If those that kidnapped me and nearly killed me did not stop me from doing Biafra, how about an imbecile hiding somewhere? People must know who I am. I am destructively stubborn. You see, Biafra is going to come.
Adonai Elohim Etodah. Lefana Karo Safarani Juena Vani Juena. Opening Hagman. Anyana is Roshi. Anyana Abama. Anyana Anapondi also in Hani. Oh, what I knew when I wanted my candidate to this way, finding out. I will not get to when I want. Zero way to power live. This is saying, I'm working hard, but I'm not going to do. I'm waiting for my time. Put it over in our opposite. Tina can not keep it. That's why you were doing it. Young men do not know the other one. Tina cannot be back to put in the.
Allow me to worship Chukwukika Biama on behalf of the entire family listening right across the length and breadth of this very planet. Umu Chineke. All of you who are ordained, all of you who are destined to perform wonders, I welcome all of you. Now, I will present you to Chukwukika Biama in heaven. Therefore, our Father who resideth in heavens above, looking down upon the pain and the suffering of your children, as was foretold by those who has gone before us, that a day will come when the world will gang up, when all the children of darkness will congregate to prevail against your children. That time is now. We are in pain. We are in so much suffering that man cannot begin to comprehend it. We ask for your mercy. We ask for you to come and present and provide a way where there is none. We ask you, Chukwukika Biama, if we came amaranime ndumuginime the IPOB, n'ebe niile dị iche iche ruo ebe niile ụwa sọtụrụ ka ịdị mma gị na ebere gị biko gbaso ha ụbọchị niile nke ndụ ha. Ọkwa asụsụ eluigwe. We call upon you this evening. The vultures are congregating. The saboteurs are rising up. We are beginning to identify them. And we are dealing with them. We ask you to give us the strength. We ask you for courage. We ask you for every ounce of determination and resoluteness. Make us as hard as steel, as only you can do. Baptize us in your word, in your knowledge, in your truthfulness, and in your strength. Make it impossible for our enemies to come close to us. Destroy them before they come very close. We will be tempted, of course. Our defenses will be tried without a shadow of a doubt. Sometimes there may be breaches, but in the end we prevail because that is your word and that is your promise. This evening we hold on resolutely to that very command of yours. Your own spoken word. The word that you gave to your children when you said to them that they should not worship any idol, they should not bow before any graven image. We have made mistakes in our lives. We have bowed before European idols. We have done everything but worship you in truth and honesty. But now, having realized the errors of our ways, we present ourselves before you, that you may do with us as you please. So it was prayed thousands of years ago. That same prayer will re-echo because we are nothing without you. We are nothing without you. We can have the best defenses in the whole world. We can procure the finest anti-jamming equipment available. But it is you that will defend your inheritance. You will defend Biafra. You know that we are honest and truthful people. You know that we preach this gospel in the knowledge that your children must be free in the land of the living, that they may go back and worship you in Zion as they have done thousands of years ago. This is our prayer now and always because we are your children. You can't abandon us to the forces of evil and darkness. That is not your will, and it can never be. That is why today, tomorrow, and always, as you have called us to undertake this very monumental and epic task, as you have determined that your word must be preached in the land, that very land you gave to our ancestors thousands of years ago, so shall it be done in our lifetime. Allow us to be worthy to serve thee. Chukwa Biama, allow us to be considered worthy to serve you. You know we speak the truth. Our enemies are liars. They are cheats and they are killers. They are bloodthirsty bastards, all of them. All of them bar none. They have brought their lies to bear upon all their dealings. Their tongue is very spiteful against those of them who are righteous before your sight. Please don't allow shame to befall your children. Don't allow shame to befall your name, because we answer your name, we bear your name. That is why today we make this very prayer in the sure knowledge that Biafra will be restored as your own kingdom upon the face of the earth. That you will be worshipped every blessed day of our lives, as our children will do, and so will their children. Until time everlasting, I've prayed in your name. He said,
Good evening, great Biafrans, people. I welcome you this evening. Today, of course, being the 5th day of July, 2026, the year of our Lord. And of course, we are coming to you live and direct all the way from Biafra radio station. And we are broadcasting here live from Johannesburg. I welcome you as you are joining us. Please continue to share this broadcast. Share it far, share it wide, share it near, and let everybody join us this evening. because it is indeed a live presentation coming to you, as I've earlier indicated, from Biafra Radio, where we preach the truth, the whole truth, and of course, nothing but the truth. And Elohim, of course, will bear us witness this day that we have come to preach the gospel for the restoration of the kingdom of God upon this planet they call Earth. And that, of course, message is a message of hope, a message of goodwill, a message of salvation, a message of liberation, and a message of Biafra. My name is Barrister Ikechukwu Onoha. Of course, I will be your anchor as well as your moderator, if you like. You can call it your host this evening. All right, as we are coming in, please welcome others. As we are coming in, welcome others, because we are about to start in earnest. And as well, we are trying to make sure everything, of course, is in order. And I believe that I'm being heard loud and clear from every angle. I am trying to set up everything. I'm trying to ensure that everything is the way it should be. So bear with me. All right. Once again, it is Biafra Radio. And like I said, we are live. We are direct. Elohim Chuku Okikabiama. Onye promihenile. He is presiding over the affairs of his people. Permit me, we need to get this right. We need to get it right. And then, of course, once we are satisfied that we have gotten it right, we will continue in earnest. And of course, this evening, joining me all the way from Italy in Europe, I have our IPOB from Italy. They will be taking the center stage today, and of course talking to Biafrans all around the world. My name's once again Barrister Ikechukwu Onoha, and we are here to preach the gospel according to the restoration of Elohim, the restoration of the great Biafran nation. All right, please allow me. I am still trying to sort things out. I am still trying to ensure that we got this sorted out. Very, very important. I am not satisfied with the what I'm getting at the moment, but I'm trying to ensure that I get it right. So bear with us. We are still adjusting our thing. Yes, we will definitely get it right. We will definitely get it right once again. My name is Barrister Ikechukwu Onoha. Please permit me. I need to get everything sorted out. Very, very important. And as soon as I got it right, we will commence in earnest. Right. I think we are a bit better now. We are a bit better. And of course, we will proceed in earnest. All right. Once again, permit me to welcome you. If you are just joining in, the first thing you need to do is to share this broadcast. You cannot join in and not share the broadcast. You need to invite at least one or two people. At least one or two people. I mean, if you see, as we are here, if we all begin to invite our friends, begin to invite our comrades, even our enemies are welcome. And then, of course, we will be able to proceed. It's not like we are asking for numbers, but we want people to hear this gospel according to the restoration of the kingdom of Chukwu Okike Abiyama. All right. One thing that the people do not know, is that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is destructive, stubborn. I want you to go to your, dictionary. Of course, these days nobody uses dictionary, but go to your encyclopedia, go to your Google search, even go to your AI and ask, destructively stubborn. That is one thing they don't know about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. If the Nigerian government could not stop Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, if the Nigerian government could not silence him, who are these imbeciles somewhere talking? Who are these imbeciles? When I look at them, I just say to myself, do they really know what they are up against? But of course, this is a story for another day. All right, let me begin to welcome our people on the stage. And as I'm done adding them up on the stage, they will, of course, take the center stage and they will, of course, start talking to Biafrans. Let me get them up. Very, very important. All right. I think I've gotten them up, but I'm not sure I like, the outlook on the stage. Let's make it to look, a bit bigger and proper. There we go. Now we're talking. All right. Once again, great Biafrans, we are about to kick this off. And of course, I want to welcome you once again. And I say, welcome to Biafra Radio live presentations. And of course, my name is Barr IykeObed. Onoha. I am a servant of the people. This is a calling, because if it is a calling, if it is not a calling, if I may put it that way, then I will be jumping from one ship to another ship. How you know a real man is a real man sit back home and think before he starts a journey. You do not sit back home and say, I am going to Lagos. And then you are in a bus going to Lagos, and the bus stops at Benin, for a break, a comfort break. And then you say to the driver, you know what? I'm not going to Lagos anymore. I want to stop at Benin. Then you are a stupid man. You are not a man. A real man, before he takes up on a journey, have calculated, Yabako, Yewepo, and say, I am going to Lagos. And you have a reason why you are going to Lagos. You will never stop at Benin. Come rain, come shine. Even if the bus leaves you, you will cry because you have no business in Benin. You will board another bus to get to Lagos because that is your final destination. Then I ask this question. People heard a voice on the radio Biafra then, and that voice they heard was the voice of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, calling them and say, I have a map. I know the road to Biafra. Follow me and I will show you Biafra. And I believe before they join, before they accept that call, they have thought about it. And then you join. And suddenly, as we are on our way to Biafra, obviously there will be tempests, there will be turbulence, there will be all sorts of problems on the way. Then you stop and say, you know what? I am not going to Biafra anymore. I am going to follow Aaron. I am going to follow Byron. I'm going to follow Korah. These are the enemies of Moses. These are the people that conspired against Moses. And what happened to them? The Bible says that the earth opened and they were all swallowed. You are not a man. Real man goes with a map. Even at this moment and in this age, real man goes with a navigator because they know where they are going. Anybody who turn around and say, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is this, is that, I'm following the XDOS, trust me, you're not a man. I say, you are not a man, you're not a woman, because you have no idea where you were going from day one. Only real men, I still remember. Don't forget, 100 men, only 100 men. All right, I have spoken enough, and this is my opening speech, but before I call our people on, permit me, I want to do something I want to do quickly. I don't know if this music will come out, but I want you to listen to this music. Listen to it. Just listen to this music. Very important. Don't just listen to it as a music. Listen to the lyrics. Let's go.
The history of a people, I repeat, is like the stream of life from which the character form and structure of the identity, their backwardness and progress are drawn. It affords a people the platform on which to predict their future. Thus, just as every stream has a source, so every group of people has a beginning.
I had a voice on the radio Biafra, London is the mouthpiece of the Biafrans. Nnamdi Kanu is his name. He made a vow to fight the end till our nation Biafra is restored. We love him, he's our mentor. Biafra is for real. Yeah. We'll keep on fighting till the end.
Anything you hear on the radio is the gospel truth.
I had a voice in the air, sounding like a thunder. calling for my freedom. Yeah, now I conquer. The voice I hear, telling me to listen. Their freedom is made. It's telling me Biafra is my name. Biafra is my home. Biafra is my home, my home. It's telling me Biafra is my name. Biafra is my name. Biafra is my home, my home. For many years after the war, yeah, we be praying to give us a good leader in Biafra land to replace Ojufu. Until I wake up one day, one morning, I tune to my radio 102.1 FM. Radio, Biafra. All I had is
The
loud
people cannot predict
voice
the
of
future if they do not know their
freedom.
past.
Nandeganos voice at the voice of God, yeah. Sunday like a Sunday, calling for my freedom, yeah. Now I conquer, at the voice I hear, yeah. Telling me to listen, their freedom is late, yeah. It's telling me, Biafra is my way.
All right, let's stop it here. Now, the reason why I played this music, if you are listening to the lyrics, now, unfortunately, whoever sings this song is no longer with us. He has joined the other side because he is also confused. But he is the one who told us how we all came and why we are here. He said that he had a voice on the radio Biafra then, the voice of Master Nnamdi Kanu, calling him, and he listened and he concurred. And that's why you are here. And this affects all of us. Now, the question is, who called you? Why did you join IPOB? Don't forget this. If you ever forget this, trust me, among all men, you are the most miserable. I will leave it at here because this is a question that you need to ask yourself. All right, let's continue. Great Biafrans, it is Biafra Radio, and we are about to kickstart this. I have IPOB Italy, the mighty IPOB Italy, and that hashtag is Italy is back. IPOB Italy is back to take their stand as they used to be a powerhouse before the ex-DOS came and messed up everything. But you know, Biafrans, we don't stop. We don't capitulate because, just like our leader said, we are destructive, stubborn. All right, Mazi Ogoro, I don't know if you can hear me. Mazi Ogoro, please, if you can hear me, unmute yourself and, of course, introduce yourself to Biafrans, and we'll go around to get all the people to introduce themselves. Mazi, go ahead.
Good evening, fellow Biafrans. Good evening, Mazi Barrister. I hope I'm coming out clear.
Loud and clear, Mazi, and the whole world is listening.
Okay, thank you so much. Good evening, fellow Biafrans. Good evening, lovers of freedom. Good evening.
Mazi, see if you can up your volume. I don't know if it's from me, but your volume is a bit down. I'm sure people are hearing you, but if you can somehow get it up a bit.
Let me log out and come back because there are interruptions.
All right. All right, you can do that. All right, I see it's logging out and coming back. We will proceed. Let me go to Mazi Chukuma Ekezie. Mazi Chukuma Ekezie, if you can hear me, please unmute and introduce yourself to Biafrans.
Good evening, Barrister. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear, Mazi. Go ahead, please.
Okay. Good evening, my fellow comrade. Good morning, good afternoon, depending on your time zone. My name is Mazi Amadeus Chukuma Ekezie. I'm from Olo, in Olo local government, Biafra land. By His grace, I am IPOB national treasurer here in Italy. Stay tuned and listen what we're going to say tonight. And I plead that if you are listening to us, please share this thing to every nook and corner of our this word so that our people will hear our message tonight. There when.
Now, Mazi, issue from which part of Olo did you come from?
I'm from Olugedegum, Olu in Olu.
Olo no Olo.
Olu no Olu.
All right. That's my brother. I'm also from Omowa, and of course, he is indeed so. All right, let's move to Mazi Ephraim. Okay, Chukwugu. Mazi Ephraim, please, if you can unmute and introduce yourself to Biafrans.
Good evening, Barrister Onoa.
They want you again.
It's always a
This one
pleasure.
now, not that big one.
Thank you for having us
I
today.
manage now. No. Let me call even Shadrach.
Go ahead, I will unmute. I think there are people who did not unmute. All right, go ahead, Mazi. Sorry about that.
Thank you very much. Good evening, Biafrans. We've come again. This is IykeObed Italy. We've come this evening to speak to you and give you highlights on what has been happening in Italy. Because we are back. We are back on track. We are fully back. Because we want to make sure that the wish of Onyendu in Italy is being established. That wish of bringing everybody together, bringing the house together, what Onyendu has wished for, what the direction he has given to us, to make sure that everybody comes back to one umbrella, which is the umbrella under IykeObed led by Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and give support to the fourth administration of GOS led by Chris Nwogo. So we are here this evening. We plead that you share. Once you come in, you share and make sure the program gets to everybody. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much, Mazi. I also have our Mazi Azubike Nwodom Odom. That's what I saw on the screen. Mazi, if you can unmute and introduce yourself.
Good evening, Mazi Ike. Good evening, fellow comrades. My name is Odoma Azubike. I'm from Ado Local Government, Benue State. I'm from Izi. You can locate Izi in Ebonyi State, Cross River State, and Ebonyi State. Thank you very much. I'm the coordinator of IykeObed Palermo, Italy.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Mazi Azubike Nwodo. Let's go to Mazi Emi Nwafo Shadrach. Emi, can you unmute, please?
Mazi, good evening, sir. My name is Nwafo Shadrach. I am the Deputy National Coordinator of Italy by the special grace of Chukwuka Abiyama. And Mazi Nnamdi Okwuchukwu is our leader. You know, so this night we have gathered to continue what our leader taught us to do. No retreat, no surrender. So we must continue to restore Biafra. And also I am the former Roma coordinator. So we must continue to restore Biafra. So under the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Okwuchukwu Kanu and also the new HOD and also our new DOS. Everybody hearing us this night should support us and also share this very message, because we are here to bring IykeObed, Italy, and all over the world back to the line according to how Nnamdi Kanu restructured it before under command and the control. And when he give order, that order is the final. Nobody should argue over it. That's why we are here this night, to let our people know the channel and where they should follow. As you do so, may Chukwu Abiyama bless each and every one of you, more especially those in Biafra land. Mazi, thank you. I stand by.
All right, thank you very much, Mazi Emi. And I'm moving over to Mazi Fesinachi Obona. Mazi Fesinachi, please unmute and introduce yourself. Mazi Fesinachi. Go ahead, please.
Good evening, my brother Ike.
Where will I go? Where will I go? How do I assume? My goodness, please, this is a sister, ne? Is that our sister, right? Please.
Yes, sister. His sister,
That's
Reverend
our
sister.
our Reverend sister Ifesinachi. Please forgive me. Forgive me.
Okay, good evening. It's
Go
okay
ahead,
watching,
my dear.
okay.
So,
Good evening, Ike and my brother. Good evening, Umuchineke, all over the world. My name is Reverend Sister Ifesinachi Obonna. I am from Aba province. And we have come this evening to encourage our people to stay focused. Please remain focused. Don't be distracted. And please remain under the leadership of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and the DOS, the new DOS. Please, that is what we have come this evening to encourage our people. Please, let's get united for one purpose, for which this movement was established by our great leader. Thank you.
thank you very much, my dear. And I will not forget to tell a little bit of a story. And that was when my father passed away. I was traveling back home to go and bury my father. And then when I got to Enugu, I think when I got to Ethiopia, I met a reverend sister. She was coming back from Italy. And then I had a problem with my leg. I could not walk properly, and it was so painful. I cannot even talk of carrying anything. Then she asked me to assist her to carry her bag. I said to her, but I can't. So my leg is, she said, no, you must carry it. I was not happy, but I carried the bag. Just listen to this story. And then when we landed in Enugu, behold, the member of, what do you call them, DSS, we are waiting for me at Enugu. When I got at Enugu, they caught me, showed me that my name, they are waiting for me. Do you know that this, our sister, fought for me? She said, not in this life, that they rather arrest her, they're not going to arrest me. At the end of the day, I was released. So I have a place in my heart for the Reverend Sisters. They won. All right,
Wow.
we proceed. We proceed, of course. I have is it David? I was not putting Maz. Let me just call the name. All right, David, please, if you can unmute and talk to Biafrans. David.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Biafra. I hope I am coming out clear.
Yes, Maz, go ahead.
My name is Otta David. Otta David, I am from Obubra local government of Cross River State. I am formerly and still the Barr coordinator, and right now a new assignment has been given to me as the national mobilization of Biafrans here in Italy. This night is a wonderful night. It's a night that we all waited for, and now it is here. For me, I call it a day when we call all Biafrans in Italy to fall back. It is a fallback call that we have come to make this evening. A fallback call, whereby every individual that is in this struggle and really want Biafra to come must fall back, because I have maintained that the key of the restoration of Biafra lies with the supreme leader of this movement, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It is either you are in or you out. So if you want to be in, you have to fall back under the leadership of our supreme leader and the new leadership as he has appointed, led by Chris Nwogu. This is the way forward, and there is no other way. Thank you so much, Mazi.
All right, thank you very much, Mazi David. And of course, I have another person here. The name is written Mazi Map. Mazi Map, Ungwano, Malamo Map, Biafra. Please introduce yourself.
Good evening to my fellow comrades. I greet everyone. My name is Mazi IykeObed Paul.
Oh,
Maazị
Mazi
Achebe
Achebe,
Pop, ndewo nwa Chineke, barrister, I greet you. Maazị Achebe Pop here from Omambala in Anambra State, current day Anambra State. And by the special grace of God, I'm the national PRO of Italy. And what we are here to do this night is to set the record straight. And also for those who are still confused, to make sure that we take away the confusion from them and put them in order and direct everyone so that nobody will say that he or she is being misled or he don't understand what is happening. So it is our duty to make sure that the project of Biafra restoration will come to fulfillment by special grace of Chukwu Okike Abiama. And I also want every Biafrans to know that we only have one voice before joining this movement. And in this present time, we owe that voice a duty to make sure that we rise up and do the needful, creating awareness. The ones that are within our capacity, we do it and leave the rest to Chukwu Okike Abiama. So I'll rest my case here for a moment, and I thank every one of you. Day one.
All right, I get it. MAP, Mazi Achebe Paul. Okay, now I get the name. All right, I've been hearing about Achebe for a long time. I finally get to speak to you on this show. Thank you, Mazi. All right, we must continue. I think I'm going to go to Mazi Ogoro because he has since joined back. Mazi Ogoro, please, if you can unmute and introduce yourself.
Yeah, good evening once again. I hope it's clear now, Mazi.
Loud and clear, Mazi. Go ahead. Humanity is listening.
Okay, thank you very much. Fellow Biafrans all over the world, especially IPOB in Italy, we are back again. The theme of the program tonight is IPOB Italy is back to stay under the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the man that have sacrificed all sacrificable to make sure that he liberates his people. Tonight, we are going to rehabilitate those that are confused, those that deceased according to their statements. So tonight, I would like every one of us that are listening today to listen and listen carefully and choose the path you are going to follow after this night. Thank you so much. My name remains Mazi Ogro. The one.
All right, Ndewo, Mazi Ogoro, and of course, I have another person. I think he's my. 1 second, please. 1 second. I have another person here. Is Mary, if I'm not mistaken. Mary Onyi. Please go ahead and introduce yourself. I hope I'm getting your name correct. Mary Onyi. Mary, can you hear me?
Yes.
Mary, if you can hear me, please unmute yourself and introduce yourself, and then we'll go straight into what we are here for. Mary Onyi, I'm not sure if you can hear me.
Mazi, are you hearing me?
Loud and clear. Go ahead, please.
Okay, I'm having network issue. I'm very sorry for that. Good
All
evening.
right, you are coming out now. Go ahead.
Okay, Mazi. Good evening, Mazi Ikechukwu. Good evening, everyone, all of us of freedom. My name is Reverend Sister Onyinyechi. I serve as a national secretary in Italy. Ndewo no Chineke.
All right. Another Reverend Sister in our midst. We have two of them. Italy, you are blessed. I must tell you, you are blessed. Thank you very much, my dear sister, and welcome to the program. I mean, I can't think of any IPOB that have Reverend Sister, if not for Italy. I think, I don't know about US, but Italy, that is a blessing indeed to us, and we humbly welcome two of you in our midst. All right, let's get straight to it. Why we are here. Mazi Chukuma, please, Mazi Chukuma Kezie, unmute and tell me what is happening in Italy. Go ahead.
I think I'm coming out clear.
Loud and clear. Go ahead.
Okay. For long, all these SDOS, they block us here in Italy. They did a lot of atrocity here in Italy. But we thank Chukwu Kabiam, who still keep our liver, imagine and kind of life, to understand what is going on, that there is a people who want to hijack the power, who want him to perish where he is now. But God forbid, because this journey is destined by Chukwu Kabiama, is not destined by man. So for more than 3 years now, but we are still gathering the number that they left for us. Since 2023, when they invaded Italy, they caused a lot of atrocity. But by His grace, we are back, and now we are calling all the IPOP all over the Italy that we are now back to continue where we stop. There is something I want to say tonight. Like all these former DOS, when the time they invaded here in Italy, I heard some of them that are mentioning that we ate their money, we do this, propaganda. But I normally ask people to ask them. Here in Italy, we left, as a treasurer, I can tell you the categorically clear. I can't lie. We left 47,000 something euro here, which they meet. And immediately they saw that money. They fizzled it away. On 16th of June 2023, when they attacked that our account, within 2 days, they just transfer 30,000 to an unknown account. To tell you that these people are criminal. You can't meet money. You didn't ask questions. You just start transferring. And the next day, they transfer another 6,000 to the one they call their deputy national coordinator here, to his personal account. But they are the people that are asking us where is their money. And I am still asking people. Hence, since 3 years now, they have taken over. 5 years now. Who is their head of finance? Where are they sending their money to? Who are they going to hold accountable for the whole money they are contributing since then? Because they are not paying our leaders court bills. They are not helping matters. They are not sending any money to make sure that our leaders' court case is being well organized. All this money they have been gathering, where are they keeping all this money? What are they using it for? Holding people ransom, telling people they are working on the ground. For 5 years, no evidence on the ground, no evidence to show. And people are still sheepishly contributing. Only what they have, like the other one, I will not mention her name. Only gossiping. Our money. But they saw money in our account here. They didn't ask where this money come from. But there are still people still asking that we have already the whole money we have spent it, and Majin and kind of family have taken the whole money. They are using it for all these things. But the one they siphon, What they use it for? Up till now. Even before the last time, we contributed more than 12,000 euro. And they demanded from DOS 12,000 euro, which I paid in Biafran land almost 8 point something million. Where is that money to? You know, all the money they have been contributing, we are gathering. People need to ask this SDOS, where is all this money? Where have they kept this money? Who are they going to hold accountable? Who is their head of finance that is controlling this money? So people should not follow them sheepishly. That's something that our leader is using this money. Is a business. How did they put it? Is a family business. But here in Italy, immediately they invade Italy. China Samoru's sister is the one they put as a head of finance here in Italy, so that they can do whatever they like. But we thank people, we are back and we are going to restore everything done them. I assure you, let them mark it somewhere that everything they have scattered in here in Italy, they must bring it back or they face the rock of the ages we are facing here. So, my brother, we have gathered and make sure that Italy is going to go in a normal direction we left it before this SDOS invaded Italy. So I will pause here now so that I will give other ones opportunity, a chance to say their mind. There were.
All right, thank you very much, my brother. You have spoken well. And before I go to the next person, I just want to read this passage of the Bible. And of course, if you may, you can liken it to Italy. And this is the book of Haggai, chapter 2, verse 9. It says, "The glory of this latter house shall be greater than that of the former, said the Lord of hosts. And in this place I will give peace, says the Lord of hosts." So now you know, and I will stop there. Let me go straight, because now we need to give honor to whom honor is due. We have two reverend sisters here, and of course, we always say ladies first. So we need to give them a chance to say their piece. I will go to Sister Ife Sinachi Obona, please, if you may unmute yourself and tell us about Italy, because I know you have been around. Go ahead, my dear sister.
Oh, thank you. Good evening once again, Umuchineke all over the world, Umuchineke in Italy. Good evening to you all. I would have loved to speak last after our national and everyone has talked.
It's okay, he understands. Go ahead.
Okay. First of all, I would like to commend our national coordinator, Mr. Ogro, Mazi Ogro. He is a man to reckon with, a man kajara kaja. So we thank him so much for standing firm and steadfast throughout all the time the wave was just blowing everywhere. So I thank him personally and thank the people in the financial department, Mazi Chukwumekezem and Ephraim. I thank them so much. They are very, very faithful members, people you can trust and then trust something with. I so much appreciate their faithfulness in standing by our leader throughout this period. And I thank also my other sisters, Sister Onyi, UK, and Madam Solution. I thank all of you who have remained faithful and stood by our leader throughout this period. God bless you all. Actually, I belong to Roman family here, and Shadrach is or was my coordinator. And the family was so strong, so waxing so strong. And the members were not playing at all. They were focused. But I know that the autopilot movement affected somehow, but yet they were all faithful. But then at a point myself, I couldn't continue because I moved to a new community. However, having said all this, you know that our own contribution to this struggle is not to come and say anything about lay blame some people or something like that. We have to insist on the way forward, on the way forward. So now that IPOB Roma is back to stay, I wish to encourage everyone to please, my brothers and sisters, Umuchineke, come back. Let us be united. Do not be deceived. Do not be carried away. Do not allow anyone to dictate for you what is good. You know what is good. Like the last time we had a program here, I talked the importance of knowing our identity. Knowing our identity. It is said that when identity is threatened, remembrance becomes sacred. So our identity as Somuchineke is threatened. And that is why our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, got this inspiration. God chose him to come and do this work of freeing his people. And he can't do it alone. So every member of the IPOB movement is called to help, to support him. And then it is said again that when a people refuse to forget who they are, forgetting them becomes impossible. When you forget who you are, you make people to forget you. But if you forget, if you keep on remembering, keep refusing to forget who you are, you make it impossible for people to forget you. Because it is this clarity of who a people are that makes them to be resistant to pressure and persecution over centuries. So when you remember who you are, it is difficult for people to pull you this way and that way. It will be difficult for you to be deceived so easily. It will be difficult for you to move with any wave that comes. You'll be blown away by wind. It is very, very difficult. When the people forget themselves, they become easy to be defined by external forces, easy to be manipulated, easy to scatter. So if you don't know who you are, it makes it easy for very easy for the enemy to define you. Are we going to allow other people to define us? To be manipulated? That's why this thing is happening. You know, when like what has just happened, and people are not believing, not yet believing that it is our leader who gave the order that the DOS should be changed. Why is it so difficult for our people to believe it? If you know who you are and the purpose for this struggle, you will know that our leader has done it a number of times. The ex-DOS, he gave the order for them to come to be established as members of the DOS from the prison. And he is in prison now that he is or has given this same order for the DOS to be changed. Then why is it so difficult for people to understand it? Please stay focused. Don't allow yourself to be manipulated. Don't forget who you are, that you are Nwa Chineke. Otherwise, it makes it easy for people to scatter for enemies, because this is not, like I said the last time, this struggle, and as our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu always maintained, this struggle is more spiritual than it is physical. If you don't understand the spiritual aspect of faith, that hell is let loose on this struggle because it doesn't want our people to be liberated. It doesn't want us to have that freedom which we are fighting for. You will always be manipulated, be deceived in one way or the other. So that is why prayer is very, very important. Don't think, oh, I am watching it is not enough. Don't think, oh, I'm doing this struggle, I'm paying my dues. It is not enough. Prayer is very, very important in this struggle. You must pray for yourself every day. You must pray for the movement. You must pray above all for our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Because if you are doubting him, or you now want to discard him, you want to discard him now. But this is somebody who calls everyone together. It is him that the Lord chose. He got the inspiration and got all the information about how to go about it. Who else can give you such information? Who else can give you the vision, a clear vision? Who else can hear? I hear people saying that he says that Chukwu Okike Abịama said to him, Chukwu Okike Abịama. Is there anything he said that has not come to pass? These are questions we have to ask ourselves. If you are not called to do this work, you cannot do it. You can't have the vision. Where will you lead Umu Chineke to if you are trying to grab power? Where will you lead Umu Chineke to? It is very important, please. Let us ask ourselves some pertinent questions. Please, it is very, very important. And then knowing the purpose of this association, of this movement, which is to have our freedom. If we lose our purpose, sight of our purpose, we continue wandering like the children of the Israelites. We continue wandering in the darkness and be pointing fingers at Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But we are the people who are creating the room for all these manipulations. And then when our freedom is delayed and the freedom of our leader is being delayed, we keep pointing fingers. Don't we realize that what we are doing is affecting him, affecting his court case, affecting the movement? Please, my brothers and sisters, I am calling all of you to come back, please. Before you come back, just ask yourself these pertinent questions. Who is it? Who the people you are following now, or the person you are following now? Is it the person's voice that you heard? Did that person give you enough reason to believe that he was sent by God to come and lead you? Ask yourself some questions. And where is that person leading you to? To oblivion or to where? Please, let us not delay ourselves. And then I would like to use this opportunity to encourage everyone to know or to remember, as our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu always said, that this struggle, the person who is leading it is Chukwu Okike Abiama himself. Some people are saying, yeah, he said that after a year or after 2 years, if he didn't get Biafra, you can hang him. You can hang him. But he told you that Biafra, freedom of Biafra, is the last miracle on earth, which means that it is going to be difficult because of the things, because of the hands holding down our people. So why do we give the enemies the ground to continue holding us down? Please, let us reason. We are holding ourselves. We are destroying ourselves. I know that these are all the works of the enemy. That is why the struggle is more of spiritual than physical. And we need to be more spiritually inclined. And so I would like to touch on something, because Chukwu Okike Abiama is leading this movement, leading us to freedom through Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, using him as an instrument. I want to touch on something, and that thing is that we must trust God. Because the more we are, anybody that comes that is power saturated, we follow that person. The more we are doing that, we are deviating, trusting on human beings rather than trusting the person the Lord has called and trusting Chukwu Okike Abiama to give us this freedom. And to do that, I want to point on something that is very important. Because paying of our dues, as I said last time, is not enough. There are other things. When the Lord sent David, he was going for a war. There were certain behaviors which those who went to war with him were expected. Because it is not enough to pay our dues and we behave anyhow. Since the struggle is more spiritual than physical, certain behaviors are not acceptable. They delay this struggle. Just like our leader said, when some people were talking about going to fortify themselves and all these things, he told them that those things will not get us Biafra, rather that it will delay it. Going to other gods, or rather than Chukwu Okike Abiama, trusting God. And then other behaviors that are like that one also, when David was going to war, he warned the men, you should not go near a woman. It is unheard of that Nwa Chineke should be going to prostitutes. These things are spiritual and they affect the struggle. When you misbehave in this way, you are bringing the struggle down. And then you see some of our people also drinking anyhow. You see our people drinking. You are a freedom fighter, a freedom fighting of this magnitude that is more spiritual than physical, and you drink anyhow, you eat anyhow, you talk anyhow. When people see you on the way, they hardly recognize you as Nwa Chineke. Please, those things are also bringing this struggle, delaying us. Remember, the children of Israel, a journey that should have taken them 4 weeks, took them 40 years. All these things are delaying us. Do not think that they are not contributing. Hating one another, jealousy, envy, backbiting, all these things are delaying us because the Lord doesn't like all these things. So please, I beg you people, let us cultivate that spirit of love and come back to be under our leader, the person God chose to come and do this assignment. Then you have your own responsibilities. Play your own part very well. If you're in the media, do it very well with the fear of the Lord. With the fear of the Lord. If you are a coordinator, do it very well. If you are whatever you are doing, God knows that you are doing it. You are making an enormous contribution. But please, let us do it in always with the fear of the Lord. Please, let us not continue castigating one another, castigating our leader, castigating his family, castigating, and then you just hear a story and you do not verify. That is why our leader called the journalists of our time gutter media, because they do not verify. Do your verification very well before you start forwarding, before you start saying certain things. Please, we have to mortify our appetites, behave like Chineke wherever you find yourself, because this struggle is more spiritual than physical, so that you do not contribute in delaying our freedom. Thank you, Chineke. God bless you all.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you indeed. That was the voice of our Reverend Sister Ifesinachi Obona, of course, giving us the word of hope and calling it as it is. All right, before I go to the elephant in the house, Mazi Okoro, who is the national coordinator, I want to, because you know what, ne? This struggle is spiritual. We used to sing that song and we say, and then, of course, people now want us to deviate from the word of God and from the word of Chukwu Kikabia, but forgetting that the restoration of Biafra is not normal. It is a spiritual warfare, and we cannot depart from the precept and the foundation that Elohim gave to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And why some of them hated our leader is because they don't believe in the word of God. They don't believe in the things of God. But then, why are you here? What are you doing in IPOB? Because if you have to join an organization, you must adopt, you must ratify the constitution, the code of conduct of that association. That is the only way you can fit in. But if you are in, or rather you are in and you are wanting to change the foundation of an organization, it's not going to happen. And I keep likening us to the children of Israelites, because that is exactly the way it is. Now, let me read this passage of the Bible, the book of Numbers, chapter 14. And it says, and all the children of Israelites murmured against Moses and against Aaron. And the whole congregation said unto them, would God that we had died in the land of Egypt, or would God we had died in this wilderness? And wherefore had the Lord brought us unto this land to fall by the sword, that our wives and our children should be a prey? Were it not better for us to return to Egypt? Now, this is exactly what is happening among Biafrans. They don't want to go any more further. They don't want to go to the promised land. They want to go back to Egypt, even though they know that the route they are taking now is wrong and it will lead to nowhere. Because the SDOS has no map. There has no mandate. Elohim did not call them, but yet people are following them because they want to go back to Egypt. Now listen further. And they said one to another, let us make a captain and let us return to Egypt. Did you hear that? That's exactly what is happening in IPOB. They want to make a new captain. They want to make a new leader to take them back and not forward. But some of us here who are hardcore, we are determined. We have burned all the bridges and we want to head forth to the land of the rising sun, and that is Biafra. All right, welcome once again. If you are joining now, it is the right thing to do to share this broadcast. I am hosting the IPOB Italy, and they are here because there is a new rising. The sun is rising in Italy. Let me go to the national coordinator, Mazi Ogoro. Mazi Ogoro, I don't know if you can hear me. If you can, please unmute yourself and do the needful. There.
Yes, Maz, I can hear you clearly.
Please go ahead.
My message is very simple to IPOB this very night. But before I go on, I would like to remind them the word of Onyendu. He said that he will not disappoint us, but we be the one to disappoint him. And ask yourself which position you find yourself today. Is Onyendu have disappointed us? The answer is no. Have you disappointed Onyendu? The answer is yes. Why is this yes? Because where are you now? Which voice did you hear to come out for this song? The only voice I heard, I don't know about you, is the unmistakable voice of our leader, Onyendu Nnamdi Kanu. And that is why Chike Dozem, the expelled XDOS, who is incapable of the leadership, invaded Italy because of his greed, because of his jealousy. And our people following this very man, where are you going to with him? They are in total darkness. And I don't owe any apology to that. They don't have what it takes to give you Biafra. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu sent to this job to do. There are some people have the voice, thought that they have the voice. They tried the first, they tried the second. They couldn't make it. How dare you think you will make it? You destroyed what we built for years. The sleeping dog like you, Chike Doziem, you said when you will come for me, nobody will save me. That is your word to me. Is there? Who will I talk again? Is it us Nabanyim, the evil man himself? All of you that claim that you are going to do it, you will not. And I'm telling our IPOB members, we are going to restore Italy back, and we are on it. We concentrate in new zones. If you are a coordinator and you believe that Chike Doziem will give you Biafra, go ahead. We have people all over the place. Even in your zone, we have every intel in your zone. Don't make mistake about that. Don't underrate that. Ask us, how did we get your leaked meeting you had last, where the monkeys are talking trash? And you said you are in the struggle. Now, IPOB, leave IPOB alone. If you are tired of being in the struggle, you go and rest. Let him amazing them. They tried it, They didn't work. Omiyomio them. Why Chike Doziem own is different? Because you are part of them from day one and you are prepared to destroy, and you already destroy yourself and your colleagues. So IPOB, our message this night is very simple. Who is the voice you heard to join the struggle? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Do not allow yourself to be deceived. You are, some of you are Western world, I'm referring, including the people in Biafra land. You that are in Western world, you know how things works. The structure of IPOB, once you are removed, you are removed. After all, Chike Doziem, when you play your kangaroo memo you played, did I talk? Did I listen to you? I just keep calm because I know it doesn't hold water. The threat you people gave to me, including China Sanwo-Olu, the evil himself, that anywhere I see him that I should give chance. Where will I see you, China Sanwo-Olu? I ask. All the time I take, all full course I take to make sure that Italy stand, you people destroy it within a twinkle of an eye. Think that you have arrived. It is not possible. As long as Chukwu Abiyama is in charge, you guys are a failure. It doesn't matter how hard you try. You can try, but you will fail. Onyendu says, do whatever you can, but you won't destroy the structure of Chukwu Abiyama. So please, IPOB Italy, we are back. If your coordinator misbehave, start asking questions. That question you are asking Mazogro, start asking it now. Where is your money? Do account for us. This is the time for you to react, not when it is not necessary. You that are listening to us now, ask your coordinator, where is your money? The money that your people are contributing for 5 good years, what have they done with it? Neneanya siblings, Neneanya siblings. Today, all of you are gone mute. All of you have gone mute. Where are you going to with the Chike Doziem? Without Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, all of you are gone as a race. It's a promise. If you fail to support this struggle now and retreat your step, my dear, you are nobody. I can assure you that. And in your zone, we have everybody everywhere in your zone. Don't think you are a coordinator, because I don't know what you people are guiding post for. I'm a national coordinator. They came to me, I said, no, this is how things works. When Adanina comes to me that I should not, I said, no, this is how the structure is. Chike Doziem, you ask me, do I know that you are a leader? I say, yes, you are the leader of a DOS. Adanina is the head of finance worldwide. All of you are answerable to Onyendu. And I make it a promise to you, Chike Doziem, that if you can, any day you issue memo to Adanina, head of finance, then I will begin to wind down. But if you fail not to do that, I will not. And that is where I stand today. Have you issued that memo? Because you are not capable to do it. I'm not gossiping. I'm saying what conversation between me and you. And us Nabaim. And us Nabaim, I told you, monsters you created in Europe will consume you. Today, what is happening? What is going on? And is it true or false? You are running helter-skelter, ganging, colliding with fools that cannot even raise a zone. don't have even soon. Today, when China Sanworu, Chidima Nworu Filatro Edward is a finance officer of Italy under Chike. What have you? What a shame! What a shame! My fellow comrade, my fellow Biafrans, remember what you have suffered in this struggle. I'm here since 2012, 13, up to date. I never retreat, I never surrender. Despite the threats from expelled DOS. So be wise. Onyendu is there for me and you. Abandon everything. He's supposed to live his life the way he wants it. But all of you, ndị Igbo unu adọrọ m nwụrụ, ndị Igbo unu wa atọrọ, unu adọrọ m nwụrụ. But what can we do? What can Onyendu do? Because Chukwu Abiyama sent him to do this job. And the Chukwu Abiyama must guide Onyendu. Onyendu will come out. Some of you get prepared for your grave because some of you will sleep and you can't wake up because atrocities you people committed, we have it for your information. We don't talk. Since 2023 or 2022, you people invaded Italy. You see us talking, but we are doing what we are supposed to. We are paying our dues up to date. So be very, very careful of what you are doing. Be very, very careful of whom you are following. Come back now. The door is open. All of you know my number. You call me. We have our national PRO, Paul Achebe. If you go to his program, if you are in difficulty, you contact him. David Otta, our national mobilizing officer, you contact him. My number is 35-100-46055. If you are confused, call me. I will deliver you to go to that right direction. Onyendu is our leader, no any other person. Whether you like it or not. 3 months, we give you people 3 months. Any nonsense you people do, you will hear it. You think it's the before? No. IPOB Italy, come back, go back to your various zones. As I said before, if you are a member and you don't like what they are doing, you ask them question, they attack you. Call me, you start zone. You start one there. Because some of them are shame have covered all of them. They can't even come out. We are moved on. According to one of the idiots at last meeting they did. Do meeting again, let's see. Confusion is in your camp at the moment. Do meeting again. You are doing your meeting in hiding at the moment. You come to destroy what you did not build, and you think you will get away with it. It won't happen. Maz, let me stop here.
Thank you very much. Ndewa Chineke, thank you. You know, in this struggle, we do not refer to you, we do not recognize you for what you did or what you are doing when things are good. We recommend you, we recognize you with the things you did, in brackets, with the things you did when things are hard, when things are bad. That is when we actually acknowledge your loyalty. You see all the story Master Ogre is saying here. It is not what he did today. He's telling you what he did when there were guns pointed at his head to do otherwise. You know, when he said these things, I remember also what I did. You know, I actually created Radio Biafra satellite station, the first in South Africa in 2015, 2016. I trained all the broadcasters that you see today. Not all of them, but none. I trained all of them. I opened Radio Biafra in Israel, which I call Biafra Rising. But then I was asked not to host one of the Nenayanya on Radio Biafra because Onyendu told me one-on-one. I'm not saying I heard from an audio or somebody told me. No, he said to me, any account, is not privy to, that account must be shut down. That was what Onyendu told me. Now, when I was asked not to host one and then I asked them, no, it can't be. It's not possible because the leader of this struggle is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and he said 1, 2, 3 to me, and you that is a subordinate is telling me otherwise. Who am I going to follow? I said, no, I will do no such thing. I left Radio Biafra with all the titles, with all the everything. I left Radio Biafra. I started hosting one on Facebook. Who doesn't know Mazike Chukwuonoha? But I don't give a damn about the title. This is a struggle. We are going somewhere. Whatever I do in this struggle is my own personal talent that I'm contributing for Biafra. And I cannot contribute more than any other person. Somebody's in prison today in Sokoto, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Can I do that? No. We all have different talents. And you need to bring your talent when you come into a struggle. And that does not make you a god. It does not make you anybody. It makes you a partner in a vision that was given to one man. And that man is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. All right, I will stop here. Let me continue. But before I do so, I want to read out a message from the head of the Directorate of State, Mazu Chris Nwogu, of course, who is the head of the 4th Administration of the DOS, Directorate of State. He said the newly appointed 4th Strategic Administration of the Directorate of State under the guidance of Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I will continue. Just hold on a second, because if our HOD will come to a program like this and listen with every other person, make comments, we cannot ignore that. And that shows the kind of person we have at the helm of power. It is not people who are power drunk, who will sit somewhere looking for account and where to steal money. I mean, this is what it means to serve, and to serve the people of Biafra. All right. And then, of course, he wrote again that firmly believes that this will be the last DOS until the long-awaited sovereign state of Biafra. And then, of course, I continue. This new leadership has been established to correct the mistakes of the past, restore unity, and guide us with renewed purpose and transparency. This is a live message from our HODS. All right. They are confident that in a very short time, the dream of Biafra will become a reality. All members and supporters are encouraged to remain calm, steadfast, and focused. All right. And then, of course, we go to this message again. Stay united, trust the process, and maintain your faith, because the miracle we have all been waiting for is coming soon. Just like Mazu Oguru said, the day Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will come out from prison. Elohim knows all things. He knows why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in custody. Elohim knows when he's coming out. Elohim has the master plan. He has the timeline, and if all will happen right before our own eyes. He said again, this is a time for hope, patience, and collective effort as we approach the fulfillment of our shared aspiration. This is the message from our HOD, Mazi Chris Nwogu, the leader of the 4th Administration of the DOS. And just to let you know once again, only a leader who understands the calling will come out and write on it on our comment section. And not, some leader will say, Mazonoha, just add me. I want to speak. I want to talk to Biafra just to show himself. But he didn't care. He just joined like everybody else and comment. Thank you, Mazi. Thank you, my leader. All right, let me go straight to my sister, another reverend sister, of course, Sister Mary Oni Sebastian, if I'm not mistaken. Please go ahead, my dear. Unmute yourself and speak.
Yes, Mazi Ikechukwu, our barrister, our able barrister. I think I'm coming out.
Loud and clear. Humanity is listening. Go ahead, please.
Thank you very much. My comrade, they have said it all. First of all, I want to extend my greeting to our able HOD, our head of Directorates of State. This is my first time of, I think, seeing his writing up. I don't know him, but I have seen that he has started work already. Action speak louder than voice, which is administrative. They have started work. We have seen what they are doing. I congratulated them with my whole heart. And also, I extend my greeting also to Madam Nayanya Owagunwai Agadabashirozo in the positive way. She stood firm when this storm tempests are moving around. So Dimbo Onyendu abandoned. She have not abandoned Onyendu. And with her encouragement, Italian coordinator and also his executive, they stand firm behind her. I thank her for that. And also the family of Onyendu. They have been a great family that are behind their brother. So this telling them this evening that they are one in the million. I'm encouraging our people, especially IBOB Italy, to come back to the fold, the right fold, which our leader established. So I don't need to prolong my statement because my comrade, they have said it all. Chetekwenu a na-ekwu n'Igbo si azịza anọ ka ọnụ ọ na-ara ahụ mgbaji. United, we stand, we shall win. Before I told my comrade, before I became Christian, I was and I am nwa Chineke. Before I became a consecrated soul, I was and I am Ada Biafra. So because of that, I joined my brothers in this quest of freedom. We're asking only for our freedom, our liberation. So all him na say, come encouragement, let them come back to the rightful, so that we all fight for the freedom of our people. So Jishenike, Oja Lono, we are behind you all. Mazi Kechukwu, you are doing a wonderful job. So I'm asking Jishike, Chukwu Nonyerai, because with God, all things are possible. So try me be Okoge. We have what we are asking for, which is freedom and the liberation of Biafra. Biafra will come, as our Onyendu rightly said. God bless you. Udodrono Muchineke.
Thank you very much, my dear sister. We welcome your speech. You know, for people like this, and when I say people like this, I'm talking a reverend sister, two of our reverend sisters, you know, to look, observe. They're not just people who will jump into a struggle like this, but I believe they prayed about it. They thought about it, and they believe that Mazen Namdekano is the man sent by Chukwuokike Abiyama. If not, I don't think they will actually join the struggle. That tells you all you need to know. And I must say, we are blessed to have you two and others, you know, who are working for Elohim in our midst and in this struggle, because I believe your prayers will go a long way. All right, let me go to Mazi. Let me get your name. Mazi from Okechukwu, please. It is your turn. Open your mic and take it over.
Thank you very much, Mazi. Thank you very much, dear friends. There's nothing much. You know, Italy has been the foundation of this struggle, one of the foundation of this struggle. We're very strong all this while before they came in with their destruction. We thought they would destroy IPOB and then Nnamdi Kanu, and they will not succeed. So, you know, when Oyendu was kidnapped from Kenya, then we started hearing somebody like Agbayin saying that he's a stakeholder, he's a shareholder in an organization. That way, whenever he says that, I'll just be asking myself, where are these people going to? We never knew that then they had started their mission on how to destroy IPOB, take everything and then sell it off, which they can't. So we thank God that we are coming back. IPOB Italy is coming back to its normal way of operation in this movement, and we are happy for that. Because here now we have our deputy national coordinator who is here, Shedrack Mwafo, who at a point he saw that there's no light where was going to, and then he listened to the voice of Oyendu back again. We have David Otta, we have Odom, and the rest of them. So IPOB Italy is coming back strongly because we love Oyendu with passion. We love Biafra with passion. That's why we are doing what we are doing. And let me still advise our people. Biafra Radio is where we worship now. Radio Biafra has been bastardized. If we stand here and continue shouting, restore Biafra Radio, restore it back, go and take it back from there, take it back from there. For now, it's with them. Focus on Biafra Radio. This is where we worship now. Because Onyendu created that radio as a place where we worship. Some people, evil people, has taken it and they have bastardized it. And we cannot use that because what we do here is a holy something. And you can't go to that kind of a place to see something that is holy because it has been bastardized, it has been demonized. So we cannot, we have to focus on Biafra Radio. Biafra Radio is what we have now. And we should focus and make it to grow higher. Before Radio Biafra, we had something else. Oyendu left that. They started the Radio Biafra. Radio Biafra as well has been bastardized. It has been demonized. We now have Biafra Radio, which God has given to us through Oyendu. We now have to push it and make it to be stronger. Though it's strong already, no doubt about that. But let's focus on this radio we have now, where Oyendu we continue his preaching about Biafra. We continue to speak to Biafran people. This is what we have now. So I'm not in that party of saying let's go and drag radio, because that to me, that is not what we want now. If at all, we have to do that. So Italy is coming back and it is back on track, to be sincere. Because what we have now, seeing men that have decided, that have seen that this is the right place. They have heard the voice of Onyendu, not somebody that we just saw. It's a member like you. All of us, we heard the voice of Onyendu and started this movement with him. Not anybody, not somebody that's faceless, that we don't know. With her sister, who is the old witch here in Italy, that caused a lot of things here in Italy. Destruction and everything. These are people that they don't have zones. I have their record, how they were contributing their zones. And most of these people that follow them, they were good coordinators, they were contributing. Then you follow somebody that, when he came, he took oath in February 2020. This is when this guy came. And he came and destroyed, made a lot of destruction. Somebody that has nobody in his zone. It was only him. And when he makes contribution, he will just pay for himself. And they called him a coordinator. Before then, our national made him the mobilizing officer because everyone thought he was so active. Never knew there was a different agenda. He and the old witch herself, they tried and did everything they could to try to bring down the indigenous people of Biafra here in Italy and what they did outside Italy as well. So every one of you has to come back to where we were. Because Oyendu has been abandoned by, if you are still following them, you have to know that for years you've abandoned the person you heard his voice to join the struggle. You've abandoned him enough. It's time for you to make a U-turn, rethink. Our Reverend Sister said here, knowing your identity. Rethink and know who you are. That identity you had when you heard Oyendu's voice, you have to retrace it and come back to where you're supposed to be. Our national is there. You have his number. He also places there. The deputy national coordinator, who was the Roma coordinator, is there. Our mobilizing officer, we have even a strong media member, Mazi Achibe Paul. These people are ready anytime, anywhere. I am there. The National Financial Secretary, the Treasurer, Mazi Chukwumeke, who has been one of the strongest. I respect him a lot. So you have these contacts. You contact people. When you have questions, you can ask. So please, everybody should go back and let us make Oyendu to be proud again. Let us make him that wish he has been wishing for IPOB Italy to come back, to unite the family, because this is the mission he has been given to these people. He told them, go and unite the family, go and unite the family, but they refused. Now the fourth administration of a DOS, led by Chris Nwogo, has picked it up from there because they refused to do what Oyendu asked them. They have been removed. And the new administration has picked it up from there, trying to see that they will unite everybody, no matter who you are. Nothing like autopilot, nothing like who is it. Everybody go back to where you were. Because Oyendu, that is what he wants. It's Oyendu you heard his voice before you came out and started talking about the freedom of Biafra. So everybody just go back to where you were, do the right thing and follow the right channel. Because these people, they caused a lot of destruction. A few days ago, we seen where they bring out some scandalous account details and transfer details and all that. If they want to talk about that, listen, when the time comes, we will do that. Because every transaction we made, even the ones Chiki doesn't give order to transfer to social account in Biafra land, in this place, in that place, everything is documented. You people should stop fooling yourselves. All these things you are doing, you're just being stupid, because it makes no sense. Everything is documented. The account it was sent to, the name of the person, the owner of the account, the date and time when it was sent. Everything is documented. So they should stop wasting their time. Because all these things they are doing, they're just being kind of childish. Even a suckling cannot do such a thing. So when the time comes, we will bring it out. When they came into the account of Italy, we are having 47,365 euro 90 cents. Then they took it. Can they give account of this? Can they come out boldly and say this is what they use this money for? This is how they spent it. Because they don't know how that money, how we generated that fund. They don't know, they don't have idea. Same thing they did, scamming our people with the BTV. BTV that today, we know how much we spent. More than 20,000 euro we spent, the whole Europe. And what was the result? Nothing. So these people have no clue. They have nothing. All they want is just to sit down there, feed on the poor masses contribution. Because let me Italy here, how do people manage to get money here in Italy and go to unions and make contributions? Some of us here in Italy, there's what we call shoroti. That's what some of us do. They will just wake up in the morning, go to supermarket, or you just begging. And at the end, they will still make their contribution because of the way they are passionate about freedom, the way they are passionate about Oyendu, the way they are passionate about motherland, the way they are passionate to be free. Because some of us will just want to be free, and when we go home, we want to be in a secure place with all good amenities. Most of us, we are in Italy, we work in the farm, go to the farm to pick fruits, tomatoes, and all that. Before we gather this morning, we still have family back home, make this contribution. Then somebody like Agban will just sit down there and see and just come out and say, is a shareholder to what? What contribution have you made in a struggle? Shareholder in what sense? You are a shareholder on my own sweat that I'm also making contribution. Onyendu does not even say that. Onyendu never made any mention of such, because he knows what we are talking about. So we are pleading, no much talk, no much. We don't want to take much time. Everybody, all members in Italy, you have to go back to the right channel. Stop following these people, because I find it so unimaginable. I can't even ponder how somebody would just be, you've been seeing what has been happening, and you are still following these people. And there's one thing, there's something that some people do right that sometimes I get pissed off. You saying that this guy is the ex-national coordinator of Italy. He's never the national coordinator of Italy. He's not, and he's not the ex. Oyendu did not appoint him. All this while, it has been Romano Sugro, the national coordinator of Italy. There's no ex. Saying ex is like, I don't know how to put it. It's not the ex. He was never appointed. Chike doesn't just brought him and put him there without the approval of the supreme leader of this struggle, of this movement. So it's not ex. Most time I see people write it, some refer him as the ex. It's not the ex. It's never the ex. He was never the national coordinator of Italy. He was never. Because when they were doing all these things, when they did, we were here. We are still here with Ugro. We are still here doing the normal thing. So Italy has still been there. So that one is a scandal. It was just there, scamming people. It was not. So people should try to correct that, saying is the ex-national. He was never the national coordinator of Italy. He was just a coordinator, a member. That's what, because Italy has had its national coordinator right from time after the ex-Urania. Then we have Ugro, which has been the national coordinator to date. So putting him, saying is the ex, I don't find that abnormal. It just, maybe I should put it as an insult. So please, we should be guided when we make all these statements. So please, IPOB Italy, our members in Italy, you know how much you suffered for Biafra restoration to date. Use your number 6 and make sure you do the right thing. Follow the right people, the right place. That's my message for you. Just do the right thing and make Onyendu to be proud that Italy will return to the normal way it was. Thank you very much.
Very much, my brother, of course, for your contribution. Let me go to Mazi Paul, Mazi Achebe Paul. Mazi, if you can unmute yourself and please and talk to Biafrans. Go ahead, Mazi Achebe Paul.
Thank you, Barrister, and I appreciate your effort. And I just have a direct message to every Biafran out there, most especially IPOB members here in Italy. And I believe that as an IPOB member, all of you knows how IPOB operate. Once order is given in IPOB, everyone is expected to carry it out without questioning, because order of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you don't question it, because we are still operating under command and control. And the highest command of IPOB is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, followed by the Directorate of State. But for now, we have another structure which is above a Directorate of State. Now, the former members of a Directorate of State have been dissolved, and the new members of Directorate of State have been appointed. And that is a clear message that you can only take the order from the Directorate of State, led by Mazi Chris Moog, because you don't need to question the authority. In as far as you agree that you are an IPOB member, you have to follow the organograms of IPOB. You know how it functions. Once you are out, you are out. And currently, we are rebuilding the damage made by or caused by the former members of the Directorate of State, out of their incompetency and their failure to organize and have a clear strategy to move the movement forward. They caused a lot of damage. We are rebuilding it. So I am calling on every members of indigenous people of Biafra here in Italy to return back to your root. If you know that you are called, that your spirit is still high for Biafra restoration, that you still believe in Biafra restoration, You only have one leader and you will have only one director. So you should ask yourself, where is this leader standing and where is he? Where should I stand? What should I do? Your leader is in the hands of the enemies at this point. What do you think that you will do? Are you going to abandon him at this particular time in time? Or you are going to rise up to uphold that very mission, that vision, that thing that make you to abandon everything that you are enjoying and sacrifice your life, your doings, in order for our people to be free? Then your leader has been kidnapped. Instead of you to hold on tight and buckle up your belt and sit up to fight for your leader while your leader is fighting for your freedom, it's your duty to fight for him. You now think that someone from nowhere who have been expelled, you are now paying your allegiance or your loyalty to that person. You are just nothing but a saboteur. There is no way you can define sabo or define a betrayer that you cannot include yourself in all ramifications. In any way you can define or explain the word saboteur or betrayer. The moment you stop your allegiance or your loyalty to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and to the Biafra restoration, because you cannot tell me that your loyalty goes to Biafra restoration without Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because the voice we all hear is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And he is still doing what he was doing in the first place. He have never in any way compromised. So at what point will you now fight for that very man that sacrificed his family for you, that sacrificed his throne for you, that sacrificed the wife and the children, the love, the father's training to the children? This man sacrificed all these things to all of us. And the only thing he requested from you is for you to stand up and make sure that the organization, the movement that he is leading will not fail, will not abandon him. Now you are telling us that someone who only appear on Radio Biafra 3 times in a year, at times 2 times, is now your Messiah. How can you explain this to your children, that your leader has been kidnapped and the only thing you could do is to abandon him and turn around calling him a Berima? If Nigeria government is castigating Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and you yourself is castigating Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, what is the difference between you and Nigeria government? You are now helping the Nigeria government to do their job. So I am calling every Biafran here in Italy, all over the world, to rise up and rally around IPOB under the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We don't have 2 DOS, we only have 1 DOS. Once you are out, you cannot parade yourself as IPOB. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who is the highest authority, has already given his own order, and you as an IPOB must carry out that very order. It is a duty that you must carry out. So I am calling on you to rise up. You don't need to have 20 people in your unit before you start up. I must tell you the truth. Most of the coordinators, especially the one that call themselves the nationals and the regional coordinators, are all corrupt. They have been brainwashed. So don't listen to anyone telling you that his loyalty or her loyalty goes to a former member of DOX led by Chike Doziem. Once anyone tell you made this kind of statement in your front, just leave the person. If you are in a group with the person, just exit the group. Call others who think in a very forward and straight way. Organize yourself and reach out to the Directorate of State led by Mazi Chris Nwogu. If you cannot reach them, you have any members of continental reps or any national coordinator. But if you don't have them, write me on my messenger, or my number is everywhere. Just check my page, you will see my number. Call me any country where you are. I will make sure that I connect you to the right people, the right coordinators, those who will guide you and direct you, those who will make sure that you know the strategy and the way forward of IPOB, those who will make sure that you will not be misled. Those who will make sure that you will never end of the day become an indirect saboteur. You will not regret your life, because any step you take today, believe you me, tomorrow you will give account of it. And the excuses, ignorance is not an excuse before the law. If you are not informed, you must be deformed. That is why we devote our time by this time of the day or the night to pass this message to you. It's not that we don't know how to sleep or we don't know how to enjoy our women's, but we pay this price because you cannot compare this our price with the one Onyende is paying right now in Sokoto prison. So your monthly dues and your support for Biafra restoration is well needed at this point. Most importantly, you need to bring back IPOB in your zones and your unit in your locations. You don't need to expect or to wait for anyone to come and beg you, oh, come back to the family. What you need to do is to ask yourself, where is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu standing at this point? Who are those working directly with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Who are those Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is passing message to them to do this or do that? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in Sokoto prison, but he still has the blueprint, the template of this movement. All you need now is to support the leadership so that they will carry out that mantle, that task that Mazi has handed over to them. It is your duty now to support them so that they will achieve that dream. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the vision bearer, and the vision bearer is the person that carry all the weight of every other things. He has the strategy. He knows when to strike. He knows when to go for defense. He knows when to move. He knows when to pause. And for him to give the directive, he must give that directive to those who are loyal and genuine and devoted for Biafra restoration. That is why you, as an IPOB member, you as a lover of freedom, the question, what is going on in your mind now that, oh, where will I stand? The first question you should ask yourself is, where is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu standing? Who are those working with him? Who are those that the lawyers communicate with? Now, I want to ask you a question. If you are with someone who don't communicate with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who sees Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as a criminal, the person don't work with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu lawyers, the person don't communicate with anyone close or that has a quality relationship with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I ask you, how do you think that the support you are giving to them will reach to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? It means that automatically you become an enemy of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And for you to become an enemy of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you become an enemy of Biafra. And the moment you become an enemy of Biafra, you become a saboteur, a betrayer. So at this point in time, I am calling on every one of you. This is time that you need to contribute to your own quarter of Biafra restoration. You don't need to say, oh, I have been left behind. I don't know how, I am ashamed of myself because I have, maybe I have offended a lot of people in the past. No. The moment Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say, let the Directorate of State reconcile with everyone, let bygone be bygone, you have to come forward. If you can say, I'm sorry, you can boldly say that and give your own quarter. I don't want to take much of your time. If the host can permit me, I may call my phone number here in case you want to return to your family unit, or you don't know who is in charge of the country where you are, most especially the nationals, because most of them will not put their number on Facebook. I will call my number, or you contact anyone.
You can go ahead, Mazi. Call your number and then summarize. Go ahead.
Okay. My phone number is +39 35 12 95 7752. You can call me direct call or WhatsApp call, and I will give you any question. Even if you are confused, come, we will direct you because we are setting the record straight. So in conclusion, please, for those of you who are confused, try to ask questions. If anyone tell you that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did this, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu do that, you don't need to follow the person argue. Just request for an evidence. One thing I will guarantee is that lies don't have evidence. That is why it is lie. And the truth has evidence. Anyone that say Mazi did this or anyone did this, just request for evidence, and you must be able to detect AI evidence and authentic evidence or doctored videos. So I will drop it here. I remember my humble self, MAP is Yokubundo 1. And I want you to rise up and fight for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He needs us mostly now, not when he comes out. You will jump out and be singing holy, holy. No, this is time for you to show that holy. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. Indeed, so Mazi Achebe, of course, he is a media person too, and it's quite understandable. And we'll continue talking until Biafra is restored. All right, our time is running and we are trying to bring this program to an end. Let me go quickly to Mazi. Let's see, who am I now? Mazi Amy, please, if you can unmute, and if we can keep it also as short as we can, just put everything you want to say into one bucket and make it shorter so that we can begin to conclude this program. Go ahead, Mazi Amy.
Okay, Mazi, thank you so much. Mazi Barrister. I will make it snappy, and also I will say my own in a different way.
Go ahead.
I bring greetings to Biafrans all over the world, more especially Biafrans in Biafra land. And also I take my greetings to our leader, and I say good morning, Mazi Onyendu Nnamdi Kanu, the Onyeremagba one of Biafra land. My regard to you, Mazi. And also I say good morning, Mazi Chris Mwogo from here, Italy, because we are in the morning now. I respect your office and also your deputy as a HOD. Mazi Ikechukwu, it's not good to accuse somebody. These people have been accusing our leader and also accusing the family. But let me tell us something from 2023. Mazi Barrister Ikechukwu will contribute the leaders of Chike Doziem Assos that they want to rear cow like a Fulanese. I say, okay, maybe the struggle is turning to Fulani struggle now. We contributed money to rear cow, and since then up till now, we haven't seen the cow. They didn't even update us how the cow is moving, whether it's eating grass or is not eating grass. And
Go ahead.
they told us also that hungry is killing our people in Biafra land, that we should contribute money for agriculture, tomatoes and rice and corn and all of them. As we contribute that money, and we don't know who is eating the corn and eating the rice and the other crops up till now. They didn't give us update. And the fundraising until December 2025 stroke, we contributed each country 10,000 euro. Each country all over the world, we contributed 10,000 euro. And they say that they want to meet Putin and all of them. Mazi, before December end, we heard that Israel government Dashos abandoned property house in the Padova. And the same day we are having the meeting, the cabal changed it immediately under 30 minutes that we bought the house. And that place I start to thinking that these people are playing game. These people are criminals because they cannot tell us that Israel government dash us house, and under 30 minutes, the cabal changed it that we bought the house. So you ask us to pay each zone 350 euro from November. And after we contribute the money, not Italy, all over the world, both Africa, 10,000 euro each country. You know, after contributing this very money, he haven't even reached a meeting we had last. The cabal said that had he been, we have 500,000 euro that Biafra land will change. But the one we contribute on the December, Biafra land haven't changed. Nothing have done. And you people come to accuse Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and none of them, no HOD, nor sending anybody to visit our leader in prison. Right from since 5 years now, they haven't sent anybody to visit our leader or giving him 10 kobo to buy toothpaste. They haven't did that. But the only good thing they are at good is to accuse somebody. And I will ask Biafrans in Biafra land, Biafrans in Italy, Biafrans in all over the world, to begin, if you believe that Mazi Alozie broadcast and all of them is doing well, began to call that radio and questioning them, asking them question. All those money we have been contributing 2023 up till now, 5 years. Nnamdi Kanu is not a treasury. Nnamdi Kanu is not a banker. Nnamdi Kanu doesn't know anything about that. Where is this money going? Where is this money going since Nnamdi Kanu was in the prison? Where is this money going? We are not paying lawyer. We are not lobbying anybody. Chike Dozem is not going any diplomatic. And they turn back and say that family of Nnamdi Kanu is the reason why they are not doing anything. But you are living in Europe, and the family of Nnamdi Kanu is living in Biafra land. So what concerns family of Nnamdi Kanu concerns your own diplomacy. If you dress tomorrow morning, went to White House in America, nobody is going to block you. Family of Nnamdi Kanu is not going to block you. Or you go to anywhere you like to go, United Nations, nobody will block you. But they haven't did this, and they continue pointing, accusing finger. Now, when Nnamdi Kanu issue order, I have been praying for many years until Nnamdi Kanu issue memo that we change HOD. Now they started to cry. And in this area, I don't know that Chike Doziem is power tussle, power drunker. Because this struggle was found under command and the control, under the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu issue memo, you refuse it. You are under insubordination. You are now playing the game of act of insubordinate. Because you must obey the command and control. We, the zonal coordinators, we are the people that suffer command and the control, and the members. If you don't raise money for them, they remove you. If you don't do rally for them, they remove you. But our leader have issued order. They don't want to obey the command and the control that they used to treat us. So therefore, all of us must know that what a Doziem is doing now is out of insubordination. And I don't want anybody to die with them or to go down with them. If you know that you had Mazi Nnamdi Kanu voice and they come out, and that you have come to restore Biafra, just believe that you must join Biafra radio. You must continue listening to Biafra radio. You stand with our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You stand with the Biafra radio. All of us must join hand, more especially the zonal coordinators of Italy. We have been gathering meeting since 2023, and you are no longer speaking. 50 coordinators, 50 zonal coordinators. I'm not here. I asked you last time, why are you people no longer speaking? And nobody answered the question. How can you be in a place you cannot talk? When the cabal finish speaking, you just go to your bed. Is that how the struggle found? This struggle found on the transparent, whiter than white and whiter than snow. And when you see that this struggle is not moving according to what Nnamdi Kanu told us, you better make you better make a U-turn. Make U-turn and join a moving train, because what you are now is not going to help you. And I want to assure you, all of you in Italy here, that me, Shedrack Nwavo, the new Deputy National Coordinator that all of you know as a hardcore IPOB member, and I hold Rome tight for many years. I'm not dragging it with anybody, and nobody can drag it. This IPOB Rome was given me by Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, not by Chike Doziem. All of us had Nnamdi Kanu before we come out. He put us in a place. How can you stay as a zonal coordinator? Tomorrow our leader will come out. He will not see you in that place. He keep you before, because he told us that I will be in forefront of the war, fighting the struggle. But you are the people that is going to disappoint me. And he give us 150 pages of sermons to pray. He said before that Psalms we go have, that something will happen. And all of you have forget all those things. That is, he was in the forefront fighting the battle. And that Psalms have not finished. They kidnapped him in Kenya. All of you have forgot all those things. Then how are you going to say that you are a disciple of Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, or you are a follower of Mazin Nnamdi Kanu? So I'm calling everybody, both Biafrans in Biafran land, both the ESN, but everybody, men on the ground, do not allow anybody to deceive you. Never allow anybody. Nnamdi Kanu remain the leaders of IPOB. He have not changed, and we are not going to change. We will remain with him. That's why we are here this midnight, this morning, and speaking to everybody. We love you people, more especially those in Biafra land. Do not allow Chike Doziem to deceive you. He have been eating baby benefit in Switzerland. All of them have been eating baby benefit. Their children are going good school, and that is what Nnamdi Kanu want in Biafra land, so that we will have a good school in Biafra land. Women that give birth to babies, they will have a good benefit. Their children will have benefit. We will have a good hospitals. We found pump water on the street and drink. We will found electricity. We will find a good road. That's why Nnamdi Kanu is suffering today. For those things I'm mentioning for you is the reason why Nnamdi Kanu is suffering. You will have a good international airport. You have a good seaport. That's why Nnamdi Kanu is suffering. Biafrans in Biafra land, I'm talking to us. So therefore, all of us must support this struggle. Began to query Mazi Alozie them. They should hand over our property, Nnamdi Kanu's property. If they don't like to follow Nnamdi Kanu, they should go and create their own platform and do whatever they want to do on their own platform. But this IPOB was registered and found by Mazi Nnamdi Okwuchukwu Kanu. It was not found by Chike Doziem or anybody. Chike Doziem is a shameful thing that you write memo against your leader, against your manager, against the owner. You write memo against him. What a shame. So, for me to drop here, Mazi Barr IykeObed, I thank you for this night. I thank our national coordinator, Mazi Ogoro. And also I thank our PRO. From me from here, it is good morning.
All right. Thank you very much, Mazi. We are trying to round up. I think I have Mazi Azubike Nwodo. I don't know if you've spoken. I don't think so. Please go ahead, Mazi Azubike Nwodo. We are rounding up. Mazi Azubike Nwodo. Please go ahead, and then I will come to David. Go ahead, Mazi.
Thank you very much, Barrister. Thank you.
Go ahead, Mazi.
Please
turn down your radio. I don't know if your radio is on or something. I'm getting a feedback. Please.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Yes, it's better now. Go ahead, please. Yes, it's better now. Go ahead, please.
Okay, thank you very much.
Mazi, go ahead. I think you muted yourself. Please unmute. Mazi Azubike, unmute. You are muted. Yeah, there you go. Please go ahead.
Good evening, Good evening, Biafrans. Good morning, good afternoon, depending on your time. Tonight is a blessed night that we want to educate our people here in Italy. A lot of things has gone wrong here in Italy. And I used to ask these people a question. Since 2022 to date, has there ever inaugurate a new zone till the date? Since 2022 till date, they have never been proud. Both Italy, both other countries, what they are always coming out on the radio Biafra, they dismiss this zone, they dismiss these people, they do this, they spare this person. They come here to embezzle our money. Since then till now, they have never proud come out on social media, say this is our financial secretary and this is our treasurer. This is where our money is going to. Every time they come here, they spare this one. If you want to ask them question, they will remove you. If you want to ask them question, they will remove you. I want to use this opportunity to tell our Biafrans, do not allow them to deceive you again. It is a tenant who said he spared his landlord. He disowned his landlord. You know, you ask yourself a question, where is this person taking you to? These people, since 2022, they have destroyed all the whole zone in Italy. No any zone in Italy is working. But we are back now to restore it back. We are back now to make sure that what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu put together can never destroy it. We will make Mazi Nnamdi Kanu proud whenever he come out. Because these people, I begin to suspect them. Maybe they are the one in charge of what happened to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I begin to ask myself this question. Because these people come in Italy here, Mazi Chinatha Nworu put his sister. They suspend IPOB Italy because of the problem I had with Mazi Chinatha Nworu's sister, which is Chidema. IPOB because of that. Because personal issue. Because I said enough is in this woman cannot destroy this IPOB in Italy. This is what happened. Even after that, they stopped IPOB Palermo not to function. People called me to come online and debunk them. I tell them no. The time will come where these people will put to shame. Thank God the time is now. But I am not going there. What I'm saying, I am telling our people tonight is this. We still have long journey. It is time that we tie up our belts because no time to gossip, not to insult anybody. It is time for we to work to make sure that Mazi Nnamdi can come out from the prison. It is time for us to work that Biafra come in our own time because it's only Biafra is our last hope. Me, I'm from our local government, Benue State. Benue people, Ebonyi people did not recognize us as Ebonyi people. And people are calling us Benue people. People are calling us Ebonyi people. Where are we heading to? We are heading to nowhere. In 2022, they came to this place, one community on our side and killed many people. We call government of Benue State, they did not answer us. We call Benue State of government of Ebonyi State, they did not answer us. They said that we belong to this, we belong to that. It is time. It's Mazi Nnamdi Kanu want to bring all these things together and make sure that Igbo remain one. Igbo don't have two people. Igbo have only one people. We speak Igbo. So please, Anybody who deceiving you, telling you that Mazin Namdekanu is this Mazin, do not listen to him. Find a place, find people who believe on Mazin Namdekanu, because Mazin Namdekanu is the one that called us in this struggle. No, don't wait for anybody. If you did not see anybody in your place, find one zone, find unit there, and contact Mazin Paul Achebe or contact our national coordinator here in Italy. They will direct you how to go about it. And again, people living around this Sicily here, let them try and know that IPOB Palermo are existing. IPOB Palermo are functioning very, very well. We can never disappoint you, and we make you proud. Whenever you hear, we can never take any one of euro or one of your naira, because we know how we offer before you get that money. We know how we are struggling, how we are stressing yourself to make sure that you contribute for this Biafra struggle. So no anybody, no any IPOB member will take your money. Please try and forget about those people who are here to embezzle our money. Those people, they are criminals. Autopilot go viral today because of them. Many things happen to go wrong in IPOB because of them, because they did not come for good. You see, immediately Mazin Namdekan disown them, they start issuing memo. This Mazin Namdekan is this, Mazin Namdekan family is this. I don't know where these people are taking us to. So please desist yourself from them. Make sure that you do not belong to them. Follow the right channel and follow IPOB code of conduct. Thank you very much, Mazi.
Thank you very much, Mazi. And the last but not the least, Mazi David, please unmute and speak to Biafrans so that we can have a final say from Mazi Ogoro, speaking on behalf of all of you because of time. And then, yeah, we'll close the program. Mazi David, can you please unmute? Mazi David. Thank you. Go ahead.
Biafrans all over the world, first and foremost, I want to thank you, Ikechukwu. You've been doing so well. We are proud of you, brother. And of course, the new appointed, the new HAOD and his deputy, Solomon Ebo, my good friend, and also Chris Nwogu. We are all supporting. And I want to make this clear to all of us. For Chukwu Okike Abiyama that guides Israel, never sleep nor slumber. But at this point, I will say that Chukwu Okike Abiyama, who chose our supreme leader Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, never sleeps nor slumber. For Biafran's sake, Chukwu Okike will not rest. And for our supreme leader's case, he will not hold his peace until his enemies are sent back to the oblivion of where they all came from. I kept on telling these people that the key of the restoration of Biafra lies on the hand of Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. They don't like it, but I kept on telling them that you can't change it. He is the chosen one, and you can never make any progress. This is my problem with them, because nothing is hidden. I went as far as telling them that there are people that their spirit is in one with our leader Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. With such people, you don't take their words for granted, because this kind of people, they can receive message from our leader undilutedly without even having to see him in Sokoto or DSS. What killed these people is that they refused to hear advice because they had plans, ulterior motive, and their plans started from 221, late 220, months after our leader was kidnapped. That is when they started telling us that that we are all what did they call it? We are all a partaker. We are all part of this. That is a like a company. That if the owner of company continues to sell share, that at some point he loses the authority as the owner. So these people from the onset, they know their plans. And I want to tell us today, Biafrans, If it is not Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, there is no one else. These people has no direction. I told them this, that this ship they are piloting is heading into destruction because it is all about money. They have no direction, they have no agenda. And after 5 years of underground, today they no more talk about underground. Because I told them in the national meeting, they should stop this deception because there is no underground. So what I'm telling Italians, Italian IPOB members and all over the world, start to ask questions about finance. You told us in the day they talked about buying of house, your executive were divided. That we are telling you that that house is not bought, that it was a free house given to us by our Jewish friends who don't want to leave their property to the Italian government. So instead, they decide to give us that house. You turned around and call it your buy house, and people who know about this house was telling you no, it is not. We didn't buy it. It is a gift. Another meeting now, these same people that we are telling them that this house is a gift house, now kept quiet and they wash everybody's brain that this house. Okay, the question now is, how much do you buy this house? Can we see the document of this house? Can we see it? How much? The transaction? Can you give us evidence of this house that you bought, which is a pure lie? We contributed, like the deputy national coordinator said, $10,000 every country. Imagine how much these people realize. We are talking about over $500,000. Not long ago, just after December, this money was paid. And now you're telling us again that you need 500,000 euro, that once you get it, Nigeria will be on its knee. These people are pathetic liars. They are deceivers and they have no direction. So anything you are doing with this expelled individual, you are on your own. But I know that there are some coordinators that are maybe they are ashamed, they don't listen. All we want is you to do a U-turn, knowing that you have known the truth. In IPOB, once you expel, you are expelled. Anybody dealing with you is on his own. Make a U-turn now, the door is open. The door is open for everybody. These people kept on lying. Now they are lying that our leader gave order for Ikechukwu Gwoha. But I was the only one that challenged you people in that meeting that was called after Ikechukwu's death. I told you people on your faces that you guys are complicit to Ikechukwu dead. Because I asked question, how did Ikechukwu, do you know who is Ikechukwu Gwoha? A man that started from 2013, put his life on the line, took so many risks, went to jail many times. And you are telling us that Ikechukwu, that his child was sick. This was from the mouth of these liars. That Ikechukwu's daughter was sick and Ikechukwu's life was in danger. Ikechukwu was hiding. And I asked them, someone that was hiding, then what happened? They say they now received a call that the daughter is sick and they had no option but to come out to go and take care of the daughter. The question I asked them is, does it mean we don't have anybody in Biafra land? We had welfare. No welfare. You couldn't get 2 welfare officers to go and take care of Ikechukwu's child. And you allow a man whose life was in danger to leave his hideout to go and take care of the daughter. That means you failed. This was my word to these people on that meeting. You failed. Because Ikechukwu, I know, would not leave his hideout without being frustrated. He may have made several calls to these people. Please listen, look at what is happening. If you people had responded and said to Ikechukwu, listen, my brother, do not make any move. We will take care of this. Ikechukwu would stay back. But Ikechukwu called, as I know these people, they are so slow. Their negligence is what kept us in this situation. Their negligence to issues, to critical matters, is what destroyed this movement that we are trying to rebuild. May have neglected Ikechukwu's call, frustrated the guy to the point that he had no option that to leave his hideout. That was what these same people told us on that meeting. I was not happy. I was so angry and I challenged them. I told them, you people played a part to Ikechukwu's death. Because had you people taken the necessary action, nothing would have happened to that guy. Today, the same people are telling you that our leader gave order. How? These people are good in lying. I'm therefore calling on Italian IPOBs, wherever you are, begin to ask them questions. Where are you taking us to? Where are the funds that we have contributed all these years? You told us that that money we are contributing is to equip men, because this year you said from the month of March that Nigeria will hear from us. That was the reason for that contribution, that you will bring Nigeria to eat meal, that before half of this year, that something will happen. Now we are on the month of July. Nothing has happened. You went as far as telling us that the material will come from Russia to Burkina Faso to Biafra land and everything will happen. We will see with our eyes. We have made that contribution. Till this day, nothing has happened. I was the one that made call 2014 when attack keep happening, asking them, what is going on? Don't we have men anymore? All this attack, they told me no wezike shemi amazi. Na chọrọ ise ndo mazi jegbagbusiere hụ mazụ wee ji onwe m sị anyị wụzi ndị nna nna anyị ha tụrụ inu si na anaghị ekwere mgbagbu ghara ọgụ. How come anyị nwekwere ezi mgbagbu sị ka egbuchiwe ndị be anyị? This is what these people told me. I made call 2 times asking them what is going on. They told me no wezike shemia. Na chọghị ise ndo maazị ka eje gbagbusiere ụvụ maazị. Ọwụduka ndị a ga-enwetara unu Biafra nwa ka nna ajụ. Is this the people that has no root, they have no contact, they have no connection, they have nobody? And I told them also this in the meeting. I say, Nnamdi Kanu has everything in his hand. The worst mistake you people will make is to move on without our leader. You will be here until Christ came, and it is happening. And I thank God that after our cries, that our leader listened and established and come up with the new HODs, the new Directorate of State, and we shall stand with them and we shall stand with our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because he is the chosen one. And I'm calling Italia IPOB. Start to return back. Are you a coordinator? Are you feeling ashamed? Do not worry. Your sins are pardoned. We know that you were misled by these people. They don't mean well for this struggle, and you have to make a U-turn now that the door is open. Are you a member of IPOB? You are no longer comfortable the way these people are handling issues. Please, if it is only you, start a zone with your wife. We are ready to welcome you. Leave them alone and start a zone. Anywhere you are in Italy, make a call, put a call across to me. I am the new National Mobilization Officer of Italy. Anytime I see your message, I will be able to respond. Make a call and let rebuild Italy back again, that our leader may be proud of us when he comes out. And my number will go ahead to call is +39 350-882-8500. Write me on WhatsApp if you are confused. We will re-educate you. We will help you to set up a zone. We need zones. One person is enough. We can start from there. Because at the end, these people have no direction. They will lead you astray and they will lead you to the oblivion where they are all going back. May God bless all of you. Italy, we want to rebuild Italy back. And if you love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, if you hear his voice and come out for this struggle, it is time. Make a U-turn. Let us join hands together and build Italy back again. That Chukwu Okike Abiyama may bless you. Thank you, Mazi.
All right. Wow. Wow. Mazi David, please, if you can, after the program, inbox me. You belong to the media. I love your voice and I love your presentation. You have what it takes. Please inbox me so that we can communicate after this program. All right, let's go to
Thank
Mazi
you.
Oguru. Mazi Oguru, please summarize for us briefly summarize for us so that we can bring this program to an end. It's unfortunate we can't go around again because the time here is almost to 1 a.m. in the morning. And of course, it has been indeed a great program. It shows how powerful Italy is. And of course, Italy is going far. They are going to reclaim their place in history once again. Mazo Group, please summarize for us so that we can close. Leo.
Thank you so much, Mazi Barrister Ikechukwu Onoha. You are a wonderful man. Ordained barrister, I named you tonight. Ordained barrister. And on that note, I'm here to congratulate our new HOD, Mazi Chris Nwogo, the powerful man himself. You did not appoint yourself. The order is from above, and the Chukwu Abiyama is with you. And also my greetings goes to Mazi Solomon Ekpo, the deputy HOD. These are men you can find when the tough is getting tough. Mazi George Ume, the European rep, I salute all of you. All the executives, IPOB in Italy, especially my finance officers. These are men that makes things happen in Italy. These are men that run around me when these vagabonds, these bloodsuckers invaded Italy. They stand shoulder to shoulder with me, and we never shake up to death. I have the message again to pass across, just like one of our comrades here said, do not feel ashamed. We know that you have been deceived. We are human beings. You have forgotten. This job we are doing tonight is what Onyendu had been sending message across to Chike Doziem to unite the family, but they refuse because they don't have what it takes, but they have audacity to destroy what effort of people. And I'm thanking all of you who are participating in this program tonight. Italy has come to stay. And I'm going to shock all of you this night. The zones where you reside, you think you are the owner of that place, I can categorically assure you that you are nothing. Ferrara is rising, Napoli is rising, Brescia is coming up, Palermo is there for us, Acco is there. If I begin to mention them, Vicenza, Padova, all of them are coming up because they have found the truth now. And I'm telling you, being a member, being a coordinator, be fearless. 4 cardinal points of IPOB is there. Go through it once again. Be fearless before your enemies. Do not allow anybody to deceive you. The time is over. We give them 3 months, they will fizzle out. They have lied to the extent of they cannot see anything to lie on again. These are leadership of chasing money. That is their career. Nothing more, nothing less. their career in this struggle to chase money. Wherever they hear the sound of coins, they rush. That is, the Chike Dozemi is a leader of money pursuer, account, issue memo. So please, dear friends in Italy, you are welcome back. Start one wherever you are. If you don't have coordinator, start one. We don't even rely on the so-called old coordinators because some of them are ashamed to themselves, because before now I told them, I called them, debate with them, they say anything DOSS goes. That is what they say. I say this word said together with me and you, but only three will stand when you are planning to cut it down. You are a human being. What DOSS goes means that they have passed the order to Onyendu, confirm it, then give them a go ahead order. That's how human beings reason. Stop being coward. Stop being deceiving yourself. Because no Kenya Obuna Snomari Guana Baruran. I thought to say power. Stop lamenting. Be a man of your own. Mazike Chukwu. I think our comrade have said it all tonight. IPOB is here to demonstrate again. Onyendu is proud of Italy. As I'm talking to you, we are getting message from Onyendu that we must unite IPOB to be back. And we are stand firm to do that. Nobody will stop it. No human being, no idiot, no coward. Because these people, they have done unpardonable sin, and they are going to get what they want. Because since they have decided to be used against their own people, let them go ahead. But what I'm assuring them, there's no way they can run away from it. They have done unpardonable things. Onyendu remains our leader. And let everybody put hands together. The prayer warrior we organized here in Italy, they never fail up to date since the day I organized that prayer. I congratulate our sister, Nwada Yukiria Ako, coordinator of that matter. Every 10 o'clock in the night till today, they are calling for that prayer without fail. And that is why Italy stand. We can't do without prayer. Chukwuabiama is in charge, not man. Thank you from me from here. Thank you so much, Mazi Kechukwu. Good night.
All right, thank you, Mazi Ogoro. Okay, and now to summon it up to bring this program to an end. I don't know if our sister is still here. Sister Fesinachi, we need that your very powerful, sweet prayer to close this program for us. Sister Ifesinachi Obonna, please, if you can pray for us so that we can formally end this program. Sister Ifesinachi, if you are still around, please.
Yes, I'm still here.
Can you unmute and lead us in a prayer?
Okay. Thank you very much for this great opportunity. Thank you, Mazi Kechukwu. Thank you very much. Thank you, all Biafrans. Thank you, my comrades. Thank you to our great leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We must pray for him and continue to ask God to protect him. And to that, let us conclude with Psalm 121, the Lord my guardian. We raise our eyes toward the mountains. From where will our help come? Our help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. God will not allow our foot to slip. Our guardian does not sleep. Truly, the guardian of Israel, of Biafra, never slumbers nor sleeps. The Lord is our guardian. The Lord is our shade at our right hand. By day the sun cannot harm us. The sun cannot harm Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, nor the moon by night. The Lord will guard us from all evil, will always guard our life. The Lord will guard our coming and going, both now and forever. And so we say the prayer our Lord Jesus Christ taught us, asking God to continue to protect our leader, to bless all Biafrans all over the world, to bless our people, those in prison, those who have died. May He grant eternal rest to them. We remember our HOD and the new Directorate of States, all of them, that the Lord will give them wisdom, understanding, knowledge, power, that they have authority to do what they should do. And above all, the Lord grant them protection and protect all of us and keep us focused so that we do not deviate. So that very soon, by God's grace, as He continues to pilot the affairs of this movement, our great leader will come out from that prison and our land will be restored. And Umu Chineke will praise God for all eternity. And so we pray, our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thine kingdom come, thine will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. And may the souls of all our brothers and sisters who have left this world rest in perfect peace. Amen.
Amen.
May they rest in peace. Amen.
Amen.
Okay. Udo dịrị unu ụmụ Chineke.
Thank
Good
you.
night.
Thank you
Yes.
so much.
Lekwara
All
anyị
right.
sista.
Then we'll
Ndewono,
have okay.
Mazi Ikechukwu, I will inbox you. I will inbox you like you said.
Not a problem.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. You have heard it from
Maazị
IPOB.
Ikechukwu meela.
Good night.
Ndewo ụmụ
All right.
Chineke. Good
All right.
night.
You are free to
Good
exit
night.
now. You are free to exit as
Good
we
night,
have, of
everyone.
course, brought this program to an end. And these are our family from Italy. They are formidable and they have proven that to us this night and tomorrow. Tomorrow is the 6th day, or today, actually, it's already morning here. Today is the 6th day of July, and I will be hosting IPOB Oceania, Australia. They will be coming on air this evening, and of course, time will be 8 p.m. Biafra land time. We will be bringing you IPOB Oceania, Australia. Do go to join us today, please. The poster is already circulating, and this evening, IPOB Australia, Oceania, if you may, will be joining us, led by our own COC, Coordinator for Coordinator, Maziko Sife, and they will be coming to speak to Biafrans as well. And of course, from me, from here, it is goodbye. May God bless Biafra. May God bless the Lion of the Rising Sun. And may God bless our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, as we go out with this beautiful song.
Let the universe bear witness to the sacred code. The ground beneath us does not yield to seasonal guests. The tenant cannot sack the landlord. The employee can never sack the employer. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu remains the supreme leader of IPOB. His command is final. Whatever he says goes. Pursuant to the strict authority of the supreme leader and the sacred unyielding IPO code of conduct, the third administration of the dogs is hereby dissolved. The sentence is passed, your names are permanently erased. Chikari, you are sacked. Tony Nsurumike, you are sacked. Dinabani, you are Chukuri Orma, you are sacked. Nayauma, you are sacked. Collins Chinedu, you are sacked. Gina Zanworu, you are sacked. Pidali Sejogu, you are sacked. Chidin Manworu, Juliet Edward Philatro, you are sacked. You are indefinitely expelled. You are Nigerian agents. Stay off from my BOB. You no longer speak. You no longer act for the children of light. The employee cannot fire the boss. Tenant cannot sack the landlord. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the leader, the supreme leader of IPO. From the trials through the chains, his word remains absolute. Whatever Mazi Nnamdi Kanu says, whatever the supreme leader says. They thought darkness could hide the shadows of greed. They forgot the soil remembers every treacherous deed. After the illegal extraction, when the leader was taken away, the enemies of the struggle came out to play. Governor Dave Umahi paid $500,000 of blood money bribe to buy collars for the scholars of shame. They took the cash, sabotaged the release, and traded the crown, bribing media houses just to tear the leader's legacy down. But the truth is a rock, it crushes the hand that betrays. But in the darkest hour, the true guardian stood high, refusing to let the message of restoration die. We lift our voices to honor the ones who defended the light, the shield of the truth in the dead of the night. To be a proud vanguard, media for standing so bold, for ensuring the unfiltered truth was always told. Salute to the dedicated souls of heaven, standing the test. Salute to the rising sun and gilding and blessed, and the ambassador for self-determination marching ahead, keeping the fire burning for the living and the dead. You defended the leader, you shielded the name from the stain. Oh, whatever Mazi Nnamdi Kanu says goes. Whatever the supreme leader says. The fourth force is here, working with global power to heal the land. The genocide must stop, the boss has spoken. Victory is absolute.